Hey love, it's Angelica aka Angie B. If you are new to this channel, my name is Angelica. I post a bunch of videos about natural hair, skincare, and makeup, a little bit here and there. So if you are interested in that kind of stuff, make sure you consider subscribing. Even at the end of this video, the subscription button is right down there, as well as the bell icon, which just ensures that you guys get notifications every single time I post a video. Getting straight into it, this video is all about doing a scalp massage. I get so many questions about scalp massages. People complain that scalp massages rip their hair out, that they have little hairs on their fingers when they're done. Some people just don't do it. They don't understand why it's important. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 benefits of scalp massages, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do a scalp massage for the most effective results. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first benefit of scalp massages is one of my personal favorites. Scalp massages just feel good. They help you relax. They help you sleep better. Now, you don't have to do scalp massages at night. You can do it at any time of the day whenever you have free time. Just find yourself for 5 to 10 minutes to do it. But I love to do scalp massages in the night just before I go to bed because it helps relax me. It helps me feel nice and zen before I go to sleep, and I'm just ready to sleep and enjoy my night after it. So I like to do it in the night, but like I said, you can do it at any time of the day. Into the second benefit. The second benefit of scalp massaging is it helps stimulate the roots and the follicles of your hair, so it helps them get nice and strong and healthy, because once you put the oil on your scalp, those oils could promote hair growth, and the massaging on top of that just adds to everything. By the way, like I said, I'm going to show you a demo. This is a wig I have braids in, so I will take this out and I'll show you how I do my scalp massage in braids. So if you guys would like to see it like on a video and my hair is all just out, I can do that as well, but it's basically the same routine. So the third thing that scalp massages do for you is it enhances blood circulation to your scalp. Now, I always like to add an essential oil that increases the blood circulation as well, which is something like tea tree oil or peppermint oil. We'll get into that later. But you just need an oil to put on your scalp, and massaging it will send blood flow to your scalp because you're concentrating on that point. Usually when you start to feel your scalp getting warm, you know that lots of blood has rushed there. And when blood goes to your scalp, there's also oxygen, which helps promote hair growth. And like I've said in some of my other videos, your hair is sort of the last thing to get attention because your body, all your vital organs have to get everything that they need first. So the blood's going to go to your heart, to your kidneys, to everything else that you need, and the oxygen is going to be sent there first. And then what's left over is going to go to your hair. So focusing on your hair is just going to encourage the blood flow to that area and promote long, thick, healthy hair. So the last benefit of scalp massages is it gives you the opportunity to put more oils on your hair more often, because sometimes you just forget to scalp your hair or put any oils on your scalp. But when you're doing the scalp massage, it might remind you that you can put some oil on your hands and massage your scalp. And these are the oils I was referring to earlier. You always want to use a carrier oil. You don't have to use an essential oil, but I personally love them because it does help with stimulating the blood flow. So I always use either a natural oil mix, something like this, which is just bought and it's already mixed with a bunch of different stuff. Or you can just use a plain oil like olive oil, castor oil, although castor oil I always recommend that you mix it with another oil because it is super thick and it can make your braids or your hair just start to feel tacky. You can also use jojoba oil, almond oil, whatever your favorite carrier oil is, argan oil, you can use that. And I always like to add in a little bit of tea tree and peppermint, or if I only have one or the other, I would just use one or the other, and it really, really helps and it feels good. I love the tingling feeling on my scalp. If you do not like any tingling feeling on your scalp, you can still use peppermint oil and tea tree oil. Just use a very little bit, like 2 to 3 drops per... Yeah, it depends on how much you're using, but you just need to put a few drops so you don't really feel it on your scalp. I like to feel it, so I usually put about 10 drops in mine. So just be wary of that. It's all up to you. It is your hair. It is your scalp. You can do the most, but you can always tailor it to your own needs. So I already did my moisturizing routine, which is how I just moisturize my hair in my braids and just keep my hair nice and healthy. If you're interested in seeing how I moisturize my braids, then I will link it in the eye right there so you guys can check it out. I should have already posted, or I'll post it right after this one. So if you're watching this after that one, it'll be linked there anyway. But I'll also link it at the end of this video or in the description box below, so just look out for that. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do the massage at night. I usually do it for 5 to 10 minutes. If you were wondering how long you should do it, that's a good time. Also, if you're wondering how often you should do it, scalp massages, you can literally do them every single night. I do it when I remember. So usually it's about 2 to 3 times a week, which is good enough. But if you have time or if you remember to do it every single day, you can do it every single day. It's not going to damage your hair. It's only going to promote hair growth as long as you're doing it properly, which is how I'm going to show you how to do it. So we're going to take this wig off and get straight into that. Okay, so I have taken my wig off. My hair is moisturized like I said, and I have a video on that. Now I'm going to show you exactly how I do my scalp massages. Now if my hair is already oiled and moisturized like this, I would just go ahead and start doing the scalp massage. But if not, I would go ahead and put oil all over my scalp or just on the pads of my fingers, which is like if you want to do it every day or every other day, just a little bit of oil on the pads of your fingers will work. You can use this with warm oil or you can use it just with regular oil. Warm oil just gives it a little bit of oomph, you know, it just helps it be a little bit better. But don't put oil in the microwave, it'll kill all the nutrients. What you want to do is just get some, not boiling hot water, water that's you can just touch it without burning. Then you can put a little bit of oil or a bottle of oil into the water so you can warm it up. Then you can put some of it on your fingers and start the massage. I will not be doing that today. I will just be using this olive oil Miracle Growth Oil, and I'll show you how I do it. So you just want to put some, the tips of your fingers, rub together like this. Like that, so you have some oil on your fingers, and you can do this about 2 to 3 times depending on how much hair you have and all that. So you just want to start, you can just do that to distribute the product a little bit and then start the massaging. You can start from anywhere. I like to start in the front because I like to promote growth in the edges first, so I always start with my edges. And this is what you want to do. Do not put your nails like this, do not scratch, do not go in rubbing motions. You want to put your pads of your fingers flat, like so, flat, and then you want to go in circular motions by sort of putting some pressure onto your scalp and then moving it around in a circular motion. Do not do this and do not do this. This is not a scalp massage, no. Don't scratch your scalp, don't rub it. That is what removes the little tiny hairs that you find on your scalp. You want to just put the pads of your fingers there and rub in circular motions. I don't know anyone who can do a scalp massage without closing their eyes because it feels so relaxing. So you don't have to be specific about the time. You can just do it like a couple seconds per section. So after that, I will move on to the next part. So you keep moving up until you reach the middle of your hand where your fingers meet. And then you move on and you keep going further and further and further. You don't have to do it both sides at once. You can just do it on one side. Do this. And you go ahead and do it to the other side. And a lot of people also ask me if it's worth it to get one of those Vanity Planet brushes, or there are a bunch of brands. I think I actually have one that's not Vanity Planet, and I'm talking about one of those like shampoo brushes that vibrate. I don't have mine on me right now, but people like to ask if those are more effective, if they really promote hair growth and all that. The thing is, they don't do anything that your fingers don't do. It's the same thing. It's still the same scalp massage. You are attracting blood flow to your scalp. The benefit that I see about those brushes is it's kind of fancy. It looks nice. It vibrates, so it takes the work of you having to do this in circular motions all around your scalp. You just have to hold it and keep moving it. So that makes it more attractive, and it makes you want to do a scalp massage more often. So for that reason, I would say it could be more effective if it's getting you excited to massage your scalp and making you do it more often, so it will help you. But in terms of its effectiveness, if you were to use your fingers every day and to use that machine every day, I don't think you'd you'd see a big difference. I think it's just something that motivates you, like cute gym wear. You know, might help you work out more, but it's not necessarily the clothes that are doing anything for you. So when you want to know if your scalp is activated, I guess, you start to feel your scalp tingling, whether you used an oil like peppermint or you didn't. It's just that with the peppermint oil, it will feel like cool and fresh, and you actually feel your scalp tingling everywhere. But if you don't, you just start to feel like a little bit of like a prickly-ish like feeling, and your whole scalp, even your face sometimes, starts to feel really warm, and that's when you know that you have massaged your scalp enough and you can stop or you can continue. You guys can see my hands up close. There is not a single shed hair on them. My hair literally never sheds when I'm doing a scalp massage. So if you follow all the details that I mentioned in here, then you guys will get the best out of your scalp massage. You get long, strong, healthy, thick hair. Okay, so my question of the day for you guys is, do you massage your scalp, and how often do you do it every week? I would love to know, because a lot of us are lazy and we don't do it as often as we should. Please let me know in the comment section below, how often do you massage your scalp? If you're getting value out of this video so far, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and YouTube will know that you guys like these kinds of videos, so I'll make more of them. Also, hit my face right there if you didn't in the beginning. That will just help you subscribe to this channel and watch the 2 videos on the side of the screen right here if you're interested in seeing any of my older videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!